So, who's playing New Music Fest 2017? Hi, I'm Ben Clark of SofaTime, and in this series we're looking at the bands and artists who are featuring in this year's New Music Fest. This week we're meeting a SofaTime veteran whose influences go from Ella Fitzgerald right through to Beyonce. Here's Natalie Maclean.
Money rains from the sky above, but keep the change 'cause I've got enough.
I started taking music seriously about the time I started doing my piano jazz grades. I was a dancer for a lot of the time, and I was in a company called West End Kids that really helped me learn how to, it was a musical theatre based company, and that's where I learned how to sing mostly. I wasn't much of a singer before about 8 or 9 years old, and then the singing sort of developed on its own after that, and only in the last 5 years it became something that I did while playing the piano. A really big influence in my musical development has been Amy Winehouse. I loved her music from a very young age, and I sort of went through a whole phase of listening to absolutely every album, reading the book, seeing the movie, and yeah, I've sort of really idolised her songwriting styles. Amy and also Frank Ocean, those two, I really like the way they use music as a medium to get a message across. It's not necessarily something they're trying to teach other people, but they always include personal stories and reflect that into what they're trying to create, and not just through lyrics, through the whole music process. And it's something that I've been trying to incorporate into my own performing and songwriting.
Oh, sometimes I go out by myself.
So a lot of my musical influences came from a CD that a Reader's Digest collection that my mum ordered once when I was about 6, and I'd play it on repeat, and I just loved to dance to it and listen to it, and through that I learned a lot of jazz standards. I always go back to that whenever I find myself going astray and not knowing what to write or what to listen to. Solange and Rex Orange County are sort of two artists that I'm really into at the moment. Again, like Frank and Amy, really into the message they're trying to get across with their music. Really sort of soulful artists who can tell, put a lot of themselves into their music. I've been writing my own music. In a way, I'm kind of my worst critic, so I haven't released that much of it. All that's online is covers. A lot of stuff I've been feeling recently. I've been trying to channel it all into a few songs and really make the listener sort of empathise with what I'm trying to say in my music. I find that I'm good at telling other people's stories. So it could be personal. Sometimes it's just the way I've noticed someone really close to me feeling. My songwriting style at the moment is quite experimental. Yeah, at the moment it's a work in progress, but very much on its way to being released soon. I feel like I always try to just get into my own zone when I perform, and not worry too much about what's going on around me. So yeah, I mostly just sort of focus on the song, focus on the music, on the groove, and just get into it and do the best I can. But yeah, you can expect some fun songs, some chilled out songs, and some and a good time.
Thank you, Natalie. New Music Fest is on the 17th of June. You can get your tickets right here, and with this code you can get an extra 5% off.